just already, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Me and my nigga D, I was finna kick that shit Trouble2Times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Gotta remind myself I got it all. Picking downs and dodging laws. Fall out over bitches, got me fucking with my closest dog. Broken wheel boy, and it ain't time to break no protocol. Your movements got you looking like a snake. I'ma cut you off and back up. I lent the hand, turned around, got my back stuck. No, I'm unstable, too aggressive, plus I lack trust. But shit, who am I to be trusted? Still 100 by the fact I damn near body my cousin. I'm trying to keep my head up, but shit, this paper get crushed. They gotta tell me I ain't shit. I feel lower than nothing, but I got pain, I got chill, I got certain dreams. Bitch, I'm on the edge, like I'm standing on the balcony. Don't offer me no tabs, so I might spaz and be a murder scene. Solo with this 40 thing, we turn shit to Halloween. No case, forces with a hoodie, put a hollow through your little face. These crackers doing magic, turn your dog into a whole snake. Shit, reading your indictments will make your soul shake. Shit, when that judge drop that gavel, it's a closed case. My granny never spoke a time when you lose all faith. To see my shit you thought was love, but it was all hate. Sit, I'm closed-minded, claustrophobic in a Lord's faces. Leak the boy, these dogs out here eat you for a Lord's steak. Don't know if I'm a Christian, Muslim, I seen them all fake. But I've been losing all breaks, and I just got like all state. I'm hopeless, nigga. My bro said he wasn't on fans, he wasn't joking, nigga. Turned on the news, I caught the blues, and he just smoked the nigga. He told me tunnel vision, dog. I said close it, nigga. Hard to see an open, nigga. Swear to God, they want to solve things like the slave. I'm trying to beat the eyes. The gutter words rugged, like the street get you beaten round. Still somehow to reach survive. Try to do is seek the skies. Torn with these gators, we gon' shake them for his foolish pride. Heard you fucking with them crackers, boy, that's suicide. And boy, before I make a statement, I'll be crucified. Niggas told on the humble, that's when you lose me 5. Don't make me walk your ass down and leave you suit and tie. Whoa. Just like that.
In this trap house, they got me feeling like a trap mouse. Sitting on this dusty ass couch with this strap out. Phone steady ringing, this dope steady swinging. Trying to make my own plays and run my route just like I'm beaming. Shit, I'm running out of options. Smoking on this toxin. Tired of feeling boxed in, but I gotta get this guap in. Battling with these niggas, dodging bullets like I'm boxing. When I see them, I'm gonna drop them. Bro say get them and I got them. Shit, I come from the bottom.
Sometimes out here with Metro Vibes, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all coming out, fucking with me, man. Finna show them how I'm living. You know what I mean? Introduce them to our side of town, you know what I mean? We fuck around, roll through the hood, you know what I mean? Right now we at my spot, showing them how we living, you know what I mean? I got my name, Trouble2Times. Well, it first started out, it was just Trouble. Everybody know me from a youth and being, they call me Trouble, you know what I mean? I got that name up in TYC. I got sentenced at 13, I got sentenced till I was 21 in Texas Youth Commission, you know what I mean? I ended up getting out of there. I ended up getting released when I was 17, finna be 18. You know what I mean? So I had established my name in there as Trouble. Everybody knew me up in there as Trouble when I came out to the streets. Everybody just immediately adapted. People walking up calling me shit that they might have knew me from junior high or shit like that. And I just off the rip just tell me, well, I'm Trouble. You know what I'm saying? Then one of my big bros around the hood, one of my OG partners, Double Deezy, he used to call me Double Trouble. Like Double Trouble, you know what I mean? Trouble Double, you know what I mean? And shit like that to be like a joke. Boom, so I just took it from Trouble Double or Trouble, nigga, to Trouble2Times, you know what I mean? The 2 times is more the new shit, but everybody know me in the streets is Trouble, you know what I mean? I think before I talk, you know what I mean? I was raised, like I say, I did a juvenile life sentence, you know what I mean? I grew up where you had to watch your motherfucking mouth, you know what I'm talking about? Shit, I'm up in this bitch, I'm 13, 14, these niggas up in this house 19, 20, 21, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? So a lot of that talking and shit like that, I always been cautious of what the fuck I say, because I always knew consequences could be behind what the fuck come out your mouth, you know what I'm talking about? Real shit. No, not as serious as consequences neither, you know what I'm talking about, but just knowing that you don't want to put the bad reputation out for yourself, you know what I'm talking about? We try to speak truth to power, because shit, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You never know, whatever you do on earth, you know what I'm saying, and you put out there, this could be, this shit gonna be what people have for you as you, or visual. This shit will turn around, these music videos will turn into your obituary quick.
Your legacy.
You know what I mean? Legendary Stony Crook, you know what I mean, 13030. You know what I mean? That people hear about up in Lucci and them shit, you know what I mean? This is that side, this Walnut Street, you feel what I'm saying? Bunch of stand-up generals, you know what I'm saying, come from this side, you know what I mean? Me running through, being from the North, man, I done ran through everywhere, you know what I mean? This is you know, I'm a North baby, you know what I mean? So this shit belong to me too, nigga. This is my hood too, shit, you know what I mean? The whole North, my motherfucking hood. This is the Trace, you know what I'm talking about? But you know, it go down like anything, anywhere else up in the D. You know what I'm talking about? Square business. You know what I mean? A little bit about the Trace, what we done seen up in the Trace. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's legendary. 13030 Stony Crook. A lot of people don't know. This Richland Trace, but it's a barbed wire fence that go through the side of these right here that connect these to Stony Crook. You know what I mean? So we actually consider it like one street. I'll take y'all back there and show y'all how it connect or whatever. But Stony Crook, 13030 legendary Stony Crook is connected to Richland Trace through one street right there. Most of the time the gate tore down or the gate open, you can drive straight through the Crook to the Trace. You know what I mean? So like I said, you know what I mean, the North is real segregated. Well, I'm gonna call it what, you know what I mean, what the technical term for it in European language would be called red line. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Where, you know what I mean, they make sure that Section 8 apartments or people with low income stay in a certain zip code or a certain spot up in this section, you know what I mean? And this is one of those spots. Like if you go, like I say, 2 minutes up the street, if you go 2 minutes up the street, you're in Richardson, there's blue signs, you ain't gonna see no trash in the streets, you know what I mean? Abandoned apartments and shit like that, you know what I mean? This is just one of those sections where niggas allowed it. You know what I mean? And we'll allow over here in this box from here all the way to apartments, all the way down these streets. You got all these apartments right here. You know what I mean? Like I said, we come from the apartments. You know what I mean? Like y'all heard up in the little rap song. You know what I'm talking about? We originally from these apartments though. You know what I mean? We gonna put in work over here. Niggas know, you know what I mean? I done seen the worst happen up in the Trace. I done seen the worst happen on the Crook. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's daily stories. A whole bunch of niggas getting smoked over here. Niggas trying to smoke niggas, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas having to put their neck on the line to stand for what they believe in over here too. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of gang culture up in North Dallas too, you know what I mean? Square business, so you know how it go. Square.
Okay, shit, you know, man. OG King Dino, man. 8201, y'all know what it is, man. One thing I want to get understood is it's a major difference between civilians in the industry and actives. So we got to get that understood and make sure it's always understood that most of the time, if we speaking to pedestrians, we'll let it be known. The streets, though.
That's who we talking to.
We talking to the streets.
You know what I mean?
Feel me?
Don't ever think we promoting violence to pedestrians. You know what I'm talking about?
We're in Richland Trace right now. It's a
Real
legendary joint right here, man. A legendary spot right here. You hear me? If you from the North, you already know what it is, man. So what's understood?
You know, walking through these breezeway on the right night or the wrong night, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga don't know who the fuck you is, or fuck if a nigga know who you is. If a nigga wants you, you know what I mean? Or if a nigga hunting you, cause you know. Like I say, it's tribal war out here, you know what I mean? It's enough, you know what I mean? We live out tribes, you know what I mean? Cliques and shit like that, so you know what I mean? If a nigga getting hunted, this one of those spots you don't want to get your ass caught slipping at, you know what I mean? Me, myself, I done had encounters over here in the Trace where niggas done tried to hunt me, you know what I'm talking about? But guess what, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, you know what I mean? There's a long end of a stick and there's a short end of a stick, you know what I'm talking about? Square business. You guess what end they got. You know what I'm talking about?
Whoa! We just want y'all to know, man, this shit authentic. It's authentic. This shit from the mud. It's organic. This ain't no made up shit. This ain't TV. This ain't no music video. This for real life, man. This real street shit, my nigga. Not no music video. We ain't making no goddamn movie. No fiction or fairy tale. You feel what I'm saying? So know whenever y'all see us,
it's the right one, not the
know
wrong
it's authentic. Know it's real. It's real.
What's up with it, son? Hey, shit, slow, please. You know what I mean? They got the little interview and shit. We trying to put it on, let these niggas know about these traits, about the
real steppers over here. We're playing with me. Certified crippin' over here.
Let them know, man.
What's going on, man?
St. Louis. St. Louis from St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis. Yeah, hard than the hole over here. No,
nah, for real though. For real though, with that issue. You know what I mean? Fuck with little brothers, man.
Neighborhood hero for real. Nah, for real. Feed the whole hood and I'm 22. No, just 23, I'm lying. Yeah, I'm going out. We're playing. Feed the whole hood.
You know me, man.
Yeah, Trouble in the mix. Yeah, Trouble in the mix.
Bro. Yeah, man, this shit crazy, bro. This perfect timing. You heard me?
Yeah, man, you know.
perfect time, man. This shit real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Legendary now, man. You know what I'm talking about. But you know, like I say, you know what I mean, it's a difference. Like bro said, it's a difference between industry shit, you know what I mean, street shit and active shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you got some niggas who was in the streets or lived in the streets. Just cause you was in the streets don't make you no gangster. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of street niggas. I got some cousins that's street niggas, or I got some, I don't even want to say cousins cause I'm finna get in depth with it. I know some people that's street niggas who ain't bout shit. You know what I'm talking about? Square business. That means that they survive off the streets, but they ain't a goddamn thing. Meaning that they living off where they can survive. They don't know, they don't take care of their motherfucking kids, niggas sleeping in their motherfucking cars and shit like that. You got those are considered street niggas too. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got gangsters, then you got active members of the streets, you know what I'm talking about, who really getting it, you know what I mean? Or really living this life. You feel me? I don't really want to go into the to getting it part, you know what I mean? Because then niggas will think it's a money thing, because you know, it's deeper than money. I really can give a fuck about a bag, you know what I'm talking about? Square business. I wear white t-shirts and motherfucking Chuck Taylors and Vans and shit like that. And have a pocket full of money. I do what the fuck I want to because I want to. You know what I mean? Square business.
How to avoid some of the stuff that you encounter, right? My name is Trace. They're trying to not make the same mistakes that, you know, your elders made. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit, the best way to avoid mistakes that I made, you know what I'm talking about, or mistakes that I feel like I done made, shit, I don't know. Ain't no way, you know what I mean, shit, stay your ass out the streets, you know what I mean, for the kids. This is for pedestrians, though. We talking to pedestrians, you feel what I'm saying? So for the pedestrians, I'm gonna tell you like this, you know what I mean, square business, you know what I mean?
Listen to this shit and
stay motivated, you know what I mean? Stay motivated to do something positive, you know what I'm talking about? Don't wait until later on in life, because no matter how, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna say that, you know what I mean? I was finna say no matter how you think about life at this time of your life, man, if you fortunate enough, you gonna get older. You dig what I'm saying? Square business, and you gonna get wiser. So some of the things that I might have thought that was cool when I was young, shit, it come to find out, my nigga, that shit was detrimental to my success, my survival, financially wise. You know what I'm talking about? Like for real though, it ended up fucking me up. So you know what I mean? Don't wait till later on in life, my nigga, to start trying to do something positive, my nigga. Be an individual, my nigga. You know what I mean? Square business. A lot of mistakes I made in life was, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean, was with what you call group thinking. You know what I'm talking about? When you do a bunch of group thinking, you know what I mean? But they come with being involved in these streets, you know what I'm talking about? Fucking with these gangs and different things like that. You start becoming what you call a group thinker. You know what I mean? Then you got to learn how to be an individual again. You know what I'm talking about? And stand on your own. That comes with learning how to be a man. You feel what I'm saying? Square business. So, you know what I mean? Stay away from group thoughts. You know what I'm talking about? Be an individual. Be positive, my nigga. Put something together. You know what I mean? Work towards your goals and strive towards them motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Don't sit back and let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't try to be like these other niggas. You know what I mean? Don't try to imitate them. You know what I mean? Square business. Be a trendsetter. You know what I mean? I feel like in the game right now, the biggest problem is a lot of these older niggas be trying to look young or act like kids. You don't get these niggas nothing to grow up to be or to want to be. You know what I'm talking about? Right. When you look at some of these rappers who been in the game since the motherfucking 90s, you look at their outfits, these motherfuckers got on skinny jeans, wearing backpacks, shit like that. Bro, you 40 years old, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Square business. Be you, my nigga. Let these kids see a man growing up instead of seeing a man trying to be a kid. They supposed to be trying to be you. You know what I mean? They gotta evolve into something. You know what I'm talking about? What they gonna evolve into? A grown ass kid.
Can't do that.
You feel me? Square business. You know what I mean?
Man, so man, tell us about some of the future projects coming up, man. Have to close out the fourth quarter. You know, it's November, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so what
man,
you got growing?
We got Walk 'Em Down 3, you know what I'm talking about? I was finna give them a Shattered Dreams EP, but I'm just gonna drop it all up in this Walk 'Em Down 3, man, and give y'all what y'all asking for. Give them Walk 'Em Down 3, try to push that out to the streets. We're gonna drop a bunch of more visuals and get ready for 2021. You know what I'm talking about? We've been at it hardcore for about these, like the half of the year, shit. We start right before quarantine, so shit, you know, our buzz been getting big. Try to keep this shit pushing, drop a bunch of visuals, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, learn some more marketing tactics. You know what I'm talking about? Start branding. We going into the brand season, you know what I mean? To where we take this shit and build this shit bigger, you know what I mean? And give people an idea more than just something to look at or artists, you know what I mean? We want them to get behind the idea of real niggas making it, of real niggas promoting real shit, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Fuck the real nigga part of men promoting man shit. You know what I'm talking about? How to develop yourself, you know what I mean? We want to go into health and all of that shit, you know what I mean?
Pushing masculinity for sure.
Just pushing positive energy, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to be nobody guru. You know what I mean? We just trying to do positive things for us. And while we trying to do positive shit, if you want to try to do some positive shit, fuck with us. You know what I'm talking about? If you know, while we worried about our health, you know what I mean? Niggas need to be worried about their motherfucking health because it's serious. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't talking about how diabetes and sickle cell and different things like that are affecting the community, how people are losing their feet, and you know what I mean? People are dying. Niggas dying at 38 and 35 from heart attacks and shit like that. Let's get on that type of shit. You know what I mean? Let's be positive. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of things. It's a bunch of things that we can think of other than you know what I mean, popping each other the fuck up. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Man, I appreciate you, man. Trouble, man. You know we gonna do it again.
Square business, man.
You know we
Square
gonna
business
do it
to the
again,
next
man.
time.
And,
Facts.
man, I'm gonna need some bigger.
Oh yeah, we gonna do.
You know, next time I talk to you, I want to see like, damn, I want to see you on.
Yeah,
something,
man,
you
we're
know
gonna be
what I'm
doing
saying?
something bigger and better, man. You know what I mean?
Man.
I always trying to take a step forward. You know what I mean? For
Always.
real
I
though.
don't
Metro
care about-
Vibes, man. Y'all fuck with them. You know what I mean? Woo woo.
Just appreciate you too, my brother.
Sure,
You dropping
man.
knowledge too, for sure,
So,
bro.
man, I want to see y'all niggas bubble. You feel me?
Appreciate that. I appreciate y'all having us out here, bro. We definitely trying to get something authentic, you know what I'm saying? Some real street shit, none of that beef shit.